Welcome back from our break, and we continue the discussion this last session. And we shift from where we were. Now we go apart a bit to...
You are threatening me with a question.
Yeah, not threatening a question.
Of course, I'm joking.
My concern, General, my concern is we seem to be leaving our discussion not to hit the last point where we need to be. And what do I mean? While we talk about those who have taken the path of democracy that we don't deserve, as far as our challenges are concerned and those of the region, but we are also seeming not to be honest with what we need to do, especially those who are in the hierarchy of leadership that determines, authoritative, decision making. In terms of the economic policy design, and looking at what we need as a country and compared to what we continue to face as a challenge. Going forward, I look at how there was a good initiative and a good thing you are linked a bit to it. You are aware of the Operation Creation Wealth. And one of the reasons, and also the desk which the president created to fight against corruption, because the economic sustainability we are talking about, it must be aligned with how our policies are implemented and how we are dealing with those who misuse the public resources. We want to be a model. It is not yet realized. Are you having a different opinion and review than that?
You see, lamentation, or adding a chapter in the book of Lamentations, has never been a solution. Yes. Mm-hmm. We all keep on blaming others. Nobody has ever said, I have not done my part. We think others are the problem, and these fingers are pointing at you. You're a PhD holder. You are a moderator on TV. Mm-hmm. Are you aware that you have actually capacity to put a brick on what you're talking about?
And I'm already doing my best.
1, 2. As a military officer, as a general of government, am I doing what I'm supposed to do in my docket? Am I giving my country my best? 3, is the population I'm serving appreciating its role in building this country? He told you, we have the best policy papers in the world. That has been confirmed by everybody. The problem? Implementation. Why? Our mindset. We think government is a third party. No wonder I'm given a government vehicle and I don't service it. If government does not service it, I will continue using it until the engine knocks.
We can change that policy if we are patriotic enough.
Listen, if we, the starting point, when my vehicle is due for service, I spend my money to have it serviced. Me.
May I give you an alternative on that?
Yes, sir.
Countries, one of the neighboring countries, they scrapped off that provision of giving ministers, public servants.
Don't live in
and they end up allocating the very resources. They say, take it on a credit. This money to go to farmer in Karamoja, in maybe Kapengo, and maybe be able to buy a house.
Back to my company.
Now they have vehicles which take them from a pool.
Yes.
They have a pool. You don't go with the minister, but it takes you home and brings you from home. But it stays in the pool.
It stays in the pool.
Same thing.
It's not different.
It's not different.
No. They see how
our situation is
for me. Let's start with our mindset that the government property I'm using to do my work is mine. I am the government. I get what I'm talking about.
Correct.
Once we start from there, I will treat this vehicle like it is my personal vehicle. 2, when I enter the office, it is not routine. There must be output. Right? When I was reappointed, I set outputs. every end of month, every staff must write me a report what you have done in this month. Because when your contract expires, I must have reason to rehire you or not to rehire you. It can't be routine business.
Okay, let's receive Captain Babu. I said in the second session that we'll bring in the critical analysis, as we do deal with the mindset change, that there are some issues we must deal with. The fiscal policies of a country to give us what we need as sustainable economic prosperity. The financial, the fiscal, the monetary policy of the country. How are we excelling in the monetary sector, in the financial sector? As a country, basically targeting on being a model. Me, that's my aspiration, this talk show, as we critically analyze. We talk about other banks which are even opening up here. The Kenyan bank is opening up here. I mean, they have opened up here. Equity Bank and so forth, which is not bad in the economic integration model, but which gives a question for us, what have we done as a country? We talk about infrastructure, I talked about railway.